I'm going to share with you the way of the candy store. It'll become self-explanatory as I read through these stories of how this all came about. And I'm doing this with headphones on because I'm a composer and I did do a soundtrack to all these stories and all these different things that I'm sharing with you. And I'll give you an idea how it came about. I'm listening to the soundtrack as I talk to you, and then later on I'm going to put the soundtrack on with the video, so it'll be, a worthwhile sharing. So, introduction. Spirit. It's all the same hood. I have decided to share this book that I have because I'm not a scholar, that's obvious. I possess average intelligence, and my life experience began in a 50s candy store on Avenue West in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. And there I gathered tons of wisdom, along with an army of misinformation and a lifetime of sorting it out, And I was taught humility big time. For whenever you were filled with yourself, your own ego, so to speak, there were guys around to say without reservations, "You're full of crap. You're full of crap." Right in your face, just like that. "You're full of crap." Little did I know, this would become my mantra through the years. And whenever I would get stuck in my mind, the figures of Rolando would resound with, "You're full of crap. You're full of crap. You're full of crap. You're full of crap." You know how that goes. And I would land again on firm ground, so to speak. In fact, it was very similar to the Zen practice of a master whacking a disciple with a paddle because he intuitively knows when they're filled with themselves. During meditation. Candy, candy, drugs, sex, candy, whack, whack. In fact, that's what my grandmother used to do to me. She used to wake me up all the time. And at that moment, enlightenment? I don't know. But who knows? Maybe. Unfortunately, for me, it takes many whacks, not with a paddle, but with life's experiences. You know what I'm saying. The greatest gift the candy store gave me was a deep sense of humor. For this, I am forever grateful. And in the light of that spirit, hopefully, you will feel the premise of this sharing. If not, whack, whack, you're full of crap. I'm only kidding. Finally, what is the common thread here? Spirit, my friends, it's all the same hood. And now, the way of the candy store. Bada bang. Some of this book, I must admit, is autobiographical. Know what I mean? But this particular section is more of a translation of the Dead Fish Scrolls. That's right, the Dead Fish Scrolls. I was privy to these scrolls when they were unearthed in the back of Fiorello's funeral parlor circa 1954. They dug up the parking lot and found these scrolls in a giant petrified cannoli, wrapped in some newspapers, go figure. And they were a revelation, I tell you, a revelation. And here is a translation, in part, just a tiny part. Every once in a while I'm going to translate from these scrolls. This particular translation is called The Veils. Finally, the true meaning of Bada Bang. That's right. Can you imagine the true meaning of Bada Bang? And found in a cannoli, no less. I love cannolis, and I always knew they would last like underground for 40 years or something like that, which is exactly what happened. Of course, the newspapers probably helped. I mean, I remember the fish markets used to wrap up, the fish in newspapers, and I remember this one saying was, "The fish you ate today slept last night in Sheepshead Bay." Well, let me get back. Let's get serious again. So, remember, this is a translation called The Veils. The true meaning of Bada Bang.